So one of the things I appreciate about RK is that you have a lot of tenured employees. There's employees that have been here for 20, 30 years. It's a very home type of job once you really get going with it.
First thing that I would expect when you get hired onto RK would be to have an immense amount of knowledge put towards you. There's a lot to learn, so you have to be open-minded and willing to do a lot of physical labor, but it's well worth it in the end because you get to actually build something and be proud of it in the end. What I appreciate about RK is the fact that they're actually training you for a career path. There's always room for advancement, just depending on how hard you want to work. What they're training me for is for me to have a livelihood for me and my family.
I've never had a chance to move up, and then I was told you just come out here and you'll get a chance. And so far, I can see myself doing it. It's a good place to be. From where I came to here, it's so much better.
As a new person coming in, whether new to the trade or even new to the state, just have open mind. Be open-minded and willing to learn. And the second that you're willing to learn, the second everything becomes a lot easier. I think the company is, I think RK is very diverse, so it's pretty cool. And I'm definitely excited to continue the journey.
I've been lucky enough to work with really positive and good role models and good journeymen. You know, I have good foremen here that have taught me a lot, and I've come a long way. You gotta learn a lot really fast. Understand and read prints and know how to spool stuff out and read spool maps. That was one of the challenges. Another challenge was just learning how to put duct together properly and also doing it correctly so you know it passes tests and all that stuff like that. So we always have to keep a certain flow going. So I'm always pushing my guys, and we have a routine now, and we get it done and put it in the hole.
I interviewed with the company about 12 years ago. I interviewed as an apprentice, and getting into it knew I was going to have to go to school and have to train and go through, you know, basically earn my stripes as an apprentice, and everything matched up exactly the way I wanted to. RK gave me a home and gave me more of a career path, and in those 11 years really taken on more responsibility and starting to run work, and have worked my way up to becoming a manager, and have really owe a lot of that to RK's training. I'm glad to be a part of it, and I would really recommend anybody else that is interested to grab onto the opportunity and come on over to RK.
I like big municipal projects. That's one of the reasons I hired on with RK. We're building a hospital here at UC Health Highlands Ranch. It's going to be here long after I'm gone, and it's going to do a lot of good in the community, and that makes me feel good about coming to work.
There's a lot of challenges. I mean, every day, one day you could be dealing with the crane, second day you could be doing layout or welding pipe in an awkward position. So it's every day there's some sort of challenge that you have to figure out. Some of the favorite things about working with RK is work. You know, you don't have to worry about if I'm gonna have a job tomorrow or where am I gonna go the next day. You know, your bills are gonna be paid.
I started as a shop welder, and then I moved to a shop welder foreman, and then I became a field welder. And then that was a field welder 2, and now I'm a field welder 1. I went to the field because I just enjoy the work. Every day is different, which has been my favorite part about welding.
RK has the best training I've seen in the field, and I've been in the field for over 35 years. RK has the best training, the facilities, the planning. Mostly everything that I've seen through RK is top-notch.
I've learned a lot of math, a lot of it. Like high school math doesn't compare to this. You get blueprints and you gotta build your pipe to the prints, and if it doesn't match, it ain't gonna work.
Everybody knows everybody for the most part, and everybody's very respectful to each other. Everybody's always trying to help each other as much as they can. Even though that some of us are pipe fitters, some are welders, some are plumbers, we all maintain somewhat of a sense of brotherhood.
I used to travel a lot. I'd work in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and stuff like that. And you know, I'm starting a family, you know, working on building a life, and I don't want to be traveling on the road. I want to stay with my family, and RK has a lot of work up here. If you're looking to create a career that you could be happy in, make good money, and be at home, RK would be the way to go.